They have the Heaven Hell composition there, and also have Hiram. So, and also Alistair as well at the same time. So we'll see what they have in store here for XD Gaming as well as Alpha X. So we're gonna be starting the first game straight off the bat in a few short moments' time. What are your thoughts so far in the draft?
I really like XD Gaming because they're taking it into account lane per lane. Having Natalia in the mid lane, which would mean Murad will have a comfortable time getting the ganks in, because Natalia is one of the really low mobility heroes in Arena of Valor, and therefore Murad can air quote poke, just keep stacking the temporal turbulence, and we'll just have to see if the execution is going to be right.
Yeah, we're going to go straight into game one. And there you have it here, folks. I mean, XD Gaming just ended a game which was pretty grueling, I would say, for themselves. A very fast 2-0 against Resurgence, so we'll see how things go here for XD Gaming. Right now, Mina just get a first pull and really a lot of damage there onto Anarchy.
With Anarchy out of the equation during the early phases with no flicker, it's a little bit risky to try and contest this Might Golem right there. So they might just give this up, and no steal whatsoever. So no response as well for XD Gaming to steal the Might buff at bot. So looks like there's going to be a 2-buff start. They're
going to dive this tier 1 turret less than 1 minute into the game here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Looks like they're starting the steal for now, but Melanie is just right at bot side. They're taking their time. They're just resetting the Might Golem. It's like hesitation nation for XD. It's like, do we overstay? Is it worth it to still get this Might buff steal? But XD Replay is going to get poked out. Nicely done, stunned by the Aram there. But at the moment, that's going to be Dexter getting pulled in.
Yeah, this Mina together with Melanie as well, just doing a lot of work, just rotating to each lane, just poking here and there, doing a little bit of harassment, allowing their lane to get the advantage as well. Just only less than 2 minutes into the game, already showing prowess in this match so far.
Indeed. One thing to note on XD Games comp, hold that thought, Shiny X might be in trouble here. One more hit, and that will be the Kriknak getting the last hit. But moving forward though, looking at XD Gaming's composition with the Alistair, I feel like they really respected that heavy dive. Oh, never mind.
Oh, beautiful pull in, gets the double pull right now. Gesh tries to go in for the damage, but unfortunately will miss just a little bit too fast there for XD Gaming. Will rotate back to middle lane. Right now, they want this Abyssal Dragon, and they will get it indeed. And easily, actually, no contest whatsoever here. And right now, 5.9k gold, 1.4k gold indeed. Quick maths.
Quick maths, F is. Quick maths.
I think I did well
maths. Going back to what Alpha X has been doing throughout the phases, throughout the game so far in the first 3-minute mark, and there's another nice pull, and Blink will just get obliterated with all the bursts coming from APX.
And also with the help of Natalia there, the team of damage.
Yes, I mean, looking at their comp now, it's just
again
the death squad.
Rotating. Yeah, they're just, let's go to another lane. Okay, take this guy down, and then proceed to the turret tier 1 turret and take it down. And let's go now. Let's go back to the middle lane now, shall we? And then Mina does the Mina things.
Yeah.
It's really surprising to why and how XD Gaming is responding to this. They've not yet responded to anything at all. No. Teammates are actually reinforcing their lanes as well. They just let them the players die at this point. Again as well, another pick off. You're on towards Blink yet again as well. No contest whatsoever.
Man, it's like the death patrol for Alpha X. It's just try to rotate and bump into whoever we find, and Mina gets to pull in, and the burst damage is there. I mean, it could be Kriknak that initiates the skill rotations first. Both of them provide a huge amount of burst from the Kriknak and the Natalia, so they can pretty much finish targets super fast. Satyr just falls, and probably Shiny X will follow suit.
They're just diving tower to the towers here, even under close to the tier 2 turret in the top lane, focusing on to the next one. It will be Blink. There you go, Kriknak coming in yet again as well. Gets a triple kill for himself. Tier 1 in the middle lane. Will get taken down. I think they're going to focus on their tier 2 maybe. Nope, rotation to the bottom lane. They want to push that lane down as well.
Indeed, and Muwan in a very comfortable spot here at top side, and it's going to be a 1v1. One level lead for Muwan at this point, and we'll see. Murad is just diving in, and looks like he'll get a kill onto the Ryoma.
Oh, they do get a kill on the Ryoma, but they do trade off the tier 2 turret and top lane down as well. Right now, 4.5 minutes in the game, already 9-1 in favor of Alpha X. Look at the gold lead as well. Definitely a lot of gold in their favor yet again.
Now we know. Yeah, it's a deadly combo.
But it's okay, I'm not going to count it.
It is a deadly combo if it is the pull from the Mina.
Well, what's deadly about it though? Can you explain a little bit more about where the combinations are coming from?
Definitely coming from, I mean, earlier it was just like Mina, the three-man, the Mina, the Crickback, and your Natalia.
Yeah.
But now it's like, since they have a huge lead over XD Gaming, there's a lot of squishy targets, except for Shiny X and Dexter. If the pull comes in, then Natalia, pretty much is enough to burst someone down, especially the squishy targets like Satyr, Blink, most especially as well on XD Gaming side. So imagine if they're full on 5 and now they're like, okay, let's rotate and kill some towers.
Ultimate's just trying to delay the tier 2 turret getting taken down, and I don't think that's going to be enough at all because Zeta as well has, I'm really see who that is. They're really low. They're not even going to try to take down this tier 2 turret because there's no creeps at all to just do the damage, but they're going to focus on towards the tier 2 in the bottom lane instead. Can they actually take this down here? The tier 3, 6 minutes only into the game, 12-1 in favor. And right now, Zeta is definitely not in position there, totally got caught off guard, maybe just baiting them, man. This might be really good here for side. Oh, nope, I guess not, never mind.
Legendary.
All outer turrets have been taken out here by Alpha X. XD Gaming. It's like, I don't know, they're just babies in a cage here at the moment.
Indeed, and there's another taunt in. We did mention how Natalia would have a time of her life, but there is the snare coming from everybody else on the side of XD Gaming. They managed to eliminate her, and there's a shock being used, but we want to eliminate Anarchy at this point, so that's going to be a 3-for-1 in favor of XD Gaming, but what else can you do?
Yeah, they have the Lindas as well, doing the long range damage, just right clicks after, auto attacks after auto attacks, and they're going to just finish up
Double kill.
I think this is just a complete obliteration, I would say, from Alpha X. Definitely showcasing, you know what, you can take XD Gaming out that fast, I'm going to take them faster. But right now, I think they're going to play it really safe, take the Abyssal Dragon as well. They're not going to even try to contest, or even try to take out the core straight off the bat. They're going to play it a little bit safe here.
Yeah, definitely still, probably not going to be overly aggressive here, and just gonna stand their ground in terms of just set up for objective, as they're still getting and finding the picks. It's Melanie this time and not the Natalia with the Mina.
They did pop the ultimate, they popped the taunt, right now going on to Anarchy yet again, and so Dexter taking a lot of damage, but Anarchy might be the first one that will get taken down, and so she will. Rotations on towards the middle lane. They want to take down this tier 3 turret. No, you know what? Let's go for the damage. Let's go for the kills, and that's exactly what they did. I think that's a team wipe here, Riku.
Team wipe indeed. Team wipe indeed. That's going to be an 8-minute game. Very, very huge, and a very huge lead from Alpha X there against XD Gaming. Yes, it is the fastest.
The fastest was, earlier on, was 8 minutes and 34 seconds.
Or something like that.
Right now it's 8 minutes and 13 seconds. Very convincing. I mean, what else can you say from this match?
I think XD Gaming had a pretty good understanding in terms of drafting, but in terms of execution, obviously they had a hard time. Like, for example, maybe level 1, they weren't able to trade in the Might Golem immediately, and it fell through. Time and time again, Mina with the Death Squad, everybody else, Cricknack and Natalia. Mina getting so much pulls early into the game, and it's just snowballed out of control. It was hard for XD Gaming to pick up from.
What are your thoughts so far? They like to play that ganking kind of fast-paced playstyle. Do they have what it takes here for Alpha X?
I still have a feeling they can pull it off. I mean, it's not a Mina, it's a teamie this time around as your roam. So imagine, instead of a pull from your scythe, you get the charge from your lance, and you get to pull in certain targets, and you get a bonus stun. And you don't even have to wait for level 4 to make a huge impact in terms of CC to actually create picks around the map. So I feel like this is a good substitute for the Mina pick.
Most definitely. So the real question is whether XD Gaming can bring it to a tie 1-1, or will, forgot the team name for a while.
Alpha X.
Alpha X.
Yes, it's okay, dude.
Thailand. I mean, it's a long day.
I know you're timing the.
I'm timing it. I'm just timing it. But yeah,
Right.
Alpha X. Can
Yeah.
they bring it to a 2-0, 2-0, and be a really convincing win for them? Let's go straight into the game.
Alrighty, looks like we are starting our match number 3. 2 rather.
They're
And
fast already. Yeah, they're just, wow, XD Gaming.
investing.
They really want this mic golem, actually.
Yeah, that's 4 members already in the mic golem, and looks like the golem is gonna get resetted. Blink again with the autos again. Now to Marja. Cannot ignore the fact that the Marja autos can hurt.
They're all gonna secure that mic golem for themselves. So, wow. I really like this so far. Very explosive start here from XD Gaming.
Indeed, they do have the capability to do so. They've got consistent damage. They've got a nice amount of CC. Blink forced to blink away, or flicker away rather.
Right now, I was just mentioning earlier on, and you might be right, your teammate is going to be initiating team fights. Oh, Shield still alive though! Just one more hit will steal the Dion. That's about it. Oh my goodness, he almost got a double kill actually on top lane. If he managed, I feel like if he just did a little bit of like auto attacks onto the teammate, he could have gotten a kill instead.
The thing is, it was the Lindis that was already juggling the turret hits, so it felt like APX already gave up, but then they saw the Sentinel being in range of the autos of Melanie, then they're like, okay, let's finish the kill. But going back though, there's the knockup for Anarchy. We'll see if there's any sort of follow-up. Looks like no.
Yeah, Crixie is one of those heroes that have really good lane presence as well. How do they pronounce his name?
Gets rich. I'm not sure. Gets rich.
Gets rich. I'm just gonna, yeah, Gets rich sounds really cool actually.
Yeah, gets rich actually.
Gets rich
Yeah,
actually sounds really
I gave
cool.
us out with that.
Just gonna go with Gets rich for now, and they do take the Abyssal Dragon for themselves, extending the gold lead. It's only 1.2k, but it's still favorable.
Definitely, at this point, XD Gaming is very happy with the Violet pick, but at this point, we see the Cricknack just having the time of his life farming, and that's a double buff, and there's Satyr getting bursted.
One more hit, seal the deal maybe, just get just one more auto attack. Unfortunately, it will not be able to get the stun actually with the help of Malik, so they do get the kill at least. Right.
That's the first time I've seen. Okay, hold that thought.
I think pretty much it. They tried to go for the kill onto the Malik, but Anarchy might pay the price, but on the heals, but no! They do get a kill at least onto Dexter there. Right now, they're going to focus this tier 1 in the bottom lane down.
Okay, going back to what I was just saying, it was the first time I've seen a Malok Shock go up and an Angelic Splendor go down at the same time. So anyway, not very important. Shiny X could be in trouble here. Crixie not able to steal the Sage buff at this point, but Cricknack is having the time of his life here at bot, and Violet is just trying to finish up all the camps that Cricknack hasn't finished yet. But Alpha X at this point, probably the messiest I've seen so far.
Yeah. I like the initial initiation side from XD Gaming. I feel like they should continue the pressure, even though, you know what, the team is going to be a nuisance, but it's okay. Because you have to trade off one way or another. Right now, you're just giving kills, right? At least try to trade off maybe a kill whenever they try to go for a team fight. But they're pretty much giving Alpha X so much breathing space, and also a lot of forgiving them for their really, really deep ganks here.
Yeah, they can potentially try to punish if they do get a little bit too aggressive. I mean, they do heal baits, and Satyr is half HP, but there's the Cricknack.
It's a Cricknack. They're going to take down their tier 1 in the middle lane as well. And they're going to continue to just clear as much creep as possible. Maybe get that tier 2 on the top lane together with the help of whoever's on the top lane together with that. Who's that?
Lindis?
Yes, Lindis, yeah.
Yes, so Lindis is just trying to keep the waves in favor of Alpha X at this point, but again, they're sitting, well, the lead is not very explosive, but Anarchy might get cut out here.
And kills after kills after kills yet again. Alpha X, rinse and repeat, I would say. They're just rotations, rotating to different lanes with the help of the Quicknack as well. Like you mentioned earlier on, the Quicknack has been doing a lot of work when it comes to just ganking their lanes. But then again, they have that teaming, they have, I mean, being a bro is great, but Phillipenes is good as well.
Indeed, just to try to CC lock, and looks like this is the go signal to be aggressive, but Blink in no man's land, and Dexter
comes in
through.
next all alone with the flicker as well. Dexter might get taken down yet, so he will.
Oh, there's Satyr falling suit, but you know, Dexter's already down. Is it worth it?
I'm not sure what's going on here, but they do get a double kill. 3 down here, 4 actually. Might be a team wipe, but Bling will be able to respawn back into the game. And I'm going to focus this tier 1 in the top lane down as well. And you know what? Never mind. Let's take down this tier 2 in the middle lane.
Yeah, no creep wave available. Muon in a comfy spot to tank a bunch of towers and try to zone people away, but XD Gaming managed to defend their second tier turret at the mid lane, and for now the waves are very heavily managed properly by Alpha X, making sure that there's always a lane to take as the game progresses if they manage to get a pick. And Anarchy could be their next target, but looks like the CC will not connect, and therefore XD Gaming decides to defend this bot and mid as well.
They're gonna wait for the mid, bottom lane to just push just a little bit, take down this tier 2 turret in the middle lane as well, and then proceed bottom lane. It really depends on how they want to play it. They do get another kill, 13-0, 6.5 minutes into the game. They're already really close to the tier 3 turret as well.
We did mention that, you know, it's not a meta pick, but it is still a teamie, and they can still provide the CC and the pick potential as long as the skill shots connect, and looks like they're just becoming, it's deja vu, it's the death patrol again.
Yet again as well. I mean, I felt like the Quicknack is definitely one of the key factors when you want to utilize this kind of composition. This might actually be one of Alpha X's pocket picks. I'm surprised he actually utilized this first, or maybe they just, you know, trying to see if they can get a lot more kills here with the Quicknack.
With the Quicknack, yeah. And Quicknack really strong, especially when they reach level 4. Instant burst damage, and if you supplement that with either a Violet, oh no, not a Violet, with a Crixie that can deal long range magic damage with a huge amount of burst and consistency, and there you have it. You got a finisher on your side, and it could go vice versa for either Crixie and your Quicknack.
And they're gonna take the third episode dragon for themselves. The Alpha X is just way ahead, 10.3k goal lead in favor of the Thailand team.
Right now, Anarchy. I feel like, you know, their hard engage would definitely be a combination of Anarchy and Jinnar just being in the faces of the hold that thought.
The burst damage coming in from Quicknack yet again as well. They do get 1 kill. Rotations on the middle lane as well. DB play goes and takes down Shiny. Next up is going to be none other than Anarchy as well. Back to Zeta. 1 more for the round. It's going to be a team wipe, and tier 3 will get taken down. They will have 10 seconds left for at least Dexter to come back online. But I don't think that's going to be enough here, ladies and gentlemen. Alpha X with 2-0 up against XD Gaming.
Man, oh man, Alpha X really showing who's alpha in the tournament. Wow. So really a dominating performance from the team from Thailand.
I mean, we are trying to make things seem a little bit easier for XD Gaming, but they definitely are lacking a lot in this tournament.
Yes.
It is pretty obvious that they are, I would say, the underdog of all underdogs here in the tournament. I would really like them to get at least a win, maybe.
One win.
Just 1 win, maybe.
Or maybe the next match.
Yeah, the next match. But they have been playing against really strong teams today. maxboxgaming, they played against Resurgence, they played against...
yeah, maxbox, Alpha
X as well. It's really tough to play against the best teams on the first day. So I'm really looking forward to see what they have in store tomorrow, because you know what? You can go home, watch the VODs, figure out what you did wrong or what you did